Hi, welcome to Archiversity online classes. In this lecture, I am going to show you how to measure the impact of stock market index on individual stocks. To illustrate this, I choose the Sensex values, that is a Bombay Stock Exchange BSE Sensex values for the period 1st April to 30th September 2020. Along with that, I choose two stocks, that is Aditya Birla Fashion as well as a Bank of Baroda. Using the written values of these three variables, we will calculate the regression analysis. To measure the impact of market on individual stocks, we use the regression analysis. Now in this lecture, I am not going to explain you the concepts of a regression or how to calculate the regression or the formulas that you're supposed to use to calculate the regression. We simply use the Excel data analysis tool pack regression tool and we calculate the regression values. Instead of spending a time on calculation, we'll spend time on interpreting the results. Here are the percentage change values of a BSE Sensex for the period 1st April to 30th September 2020. And similarly, the daily returns of Aditya Birla Fashion as well as the daily returns of a Bank of Baroda. Using this, we calculate two separate regression equations. One is for Sensex and Aditya Birla Fashion and another is Sensex and Bank of Baroda. That means we are interested to know the impact of Sensex on Aditya Birla Fashion and the impact of Sensex on Bank of Baroda. Now in a regression equation, the null hypothesis that we make is Sensex has no impact on stock. So the null hypothesis is no impact. And the alternate hypothesis is Sensex has impact on the returns of the stock. So to measure this, we run a regression equation. In a regression equation, Sensex is considered as an independent variable as X, whereas the stock is considered as a dependent variable, that means Y. Now how is that? You need to run a regression analysis. To run a regression, click on a data, then click on data analysis. Here choose a regression, then click OK. You will find a regression input box. Here for input Y range, Y is a dependent variable, that is a stock. Click on the arrow here, then select the stock price, that is Aditya Birla Fashion. Then hold the shift key, then press end key, then down arrow. You can see that the data is selected here. Then click on a down arrow here. Then input for X range. X is a independent variable. In our case, it is a Sensex. So click here, select the data, then click a down arrow. Now labels are there because here we named as a Sensex as well as Aditya Birla Fashion. Then output options, instead of having output in the same, we do it in a new page, that is a new worksheet. So we name this new worksheet as Aditya, then click OK. Now you can see that the regression analysis is presented in a new worksheet named as a Aditya. Now just we format this one to have a better view. Here is the output of a regression equation which is given by the Microsoft Excel. Here first we have is a summary output, where regression statistics multiple are, that is 0.67. This we call as a correlation. We can say that the correlation between market index and Aditya Birla stock is 0.37. That is a 37% correlation is there, which we can say that very low correlation. And the R square value, which we talk about R square or coefficient of a determination. So the coefficient of a determination, indicates with how much precise we can rely on the output given by the regression equation. In this case, it is saying that the 0.14, it is a 14%. With a 14% confidence, we can interpret the result. Now, how is it we are going to interpret the result is, first look at the ANOVA table and with the F value and the significance value. So here the significance value, if your significance value is greater than 0.05, that is we are testing it at a 5% significance level, If it is greater than 0.05, we accept the null hypothesis, saying that market has no impact on particular stock, that is a Aditya Birla stock in this case. And if the significance value is less than 0.05, then we fail to reject the null hypothesis, saying that market has impact. Now here this is a accept null hypothesis, and in this case we fail to accept null hypothesis. Now in our example, our significance value is 0.00, which is less than 0.05. So we fail to accept the null hypothesis, which means the Sensex has impact on Aditya Birla Fashion. Okay, and the F value, the higher the F value, then we fail to accept the null hypothesis. If F value is smaller, then we accept the null hypothesis. In our case, the F value is 19.41, which is much higher than F critical value. So we fail to accept the null hypothesis. Now coming to the coefficients here, look at the coefficient Sensex and this coefficient value of 0.76. So this coefficient value, we call this as a beta. Now in a capital asset pricing model and other places wherever you want to use the beta, so you can take the beta value from this regression equation. So here the beta value is 0.76. That means Aditya Birla Fashion stock is a defensive stock. That means the stock moved slower than the market index. Here again look at the power value. This is 0.00. Using the same rule here, if power value is less than 0.05, we fail to accept the null hypothesis. That means with the 0.76 beta value, market has influence on Aditya Birla Fashion. So this is how you need to interpret the regression output. Now similarly we calculate for the next one, that is a Bank of Baroda and Sensex. We do it quickly. Click on a data, then a data analysis, regression, click OK. Then your input range, select your input range. Now it is a Bank of Baroda. Then click the down arrow. Then new worksheet, we give a new worksheet as name as a BOB. Then click OK. So here you can see the new regression output for a Bank of Baroda. We format this and observe here the correlation between Bombay Stock Exchange BSE Sensex and Bank of Baroda is 0.53. So here we can say that the correlation is moderate, and the R square value, which talks about a coefficient of determination, this is 0.28, which indicates that with a 28% of a confidence, we can say that there is a relationship between, or there is an impact of market on the stock. And looking at the significance value, the F significance value is less than 0.05, which indicates that we fail to accept the null hypothesis. This clearly indicates that BSE Sensex has impact on Bank of Baroda stocks returns. And the F value is also very high, that is a 46.62, which is much higher than the F critical value. This also indicates the same. If you look at Sensex and the BOB coefficient, that is a beta value. So here the beta value is 0.93. So Bank of Baroda stock is also a defensive stock, that is its beta is less than 1, that is a 0.93. And here the power value again less than 0.05, where we fail to accept the null hypothesis, indicating that market has impact on Bank of Baroda stock. And when comparing with Aditya Birla and a Bank of Baroda, you see that Aditya Birla stock is a very defensive stock, that is a 0.76, and the impact of market on Aditya Birla stock is very low, that is a 0.14%. That is, with only 14% of confidence, we can say that the market is influencing the returns of Aditya Birla Fashion. On the other side, in case of a Bank of Baroda, its a beta value is a little higher than the Aditya Birla. Now it is a 0.93, and here the confidence level, that is the coefficient of determination, is 0.28, which is much higher when compared with the impact of BSE Sensex on Aditya Birla Fashion. By analyzing these two stocks, we can say that BSE Sensex has more impact on Bank of Baroda stock rather than on a Aditya Birla Fashion stock. So this simple is calculating the regression analysis using a Microsoft Excel's data analysis tool pack and interpreting the results. Thank you.